Hey y'all, it's your girl Sassy Diva JJ here. Hi, how's everybody doing? Hope you're doing well. Actually, I hope you're doing fantastic. Well is for the birds, isn't it? Although we're blessed to be well as in healthy, but we all want to be doing fabulous and fantastic. Just coming through today to give sort of a public service announcement. I have discovered, and I had heard about this years ago in a makeup group that I had been in, but had never experienced it myself. If you're interested in hearing about lipsticks that need to be tossed because of a condition that they're in, making them unusable, stay tuned, Sassies. All right. So if you're still here, I'm going to let you guys know about two lipsticks I have, among probably a few more, but these are the two that when I looked at them, I knew they had to be tossed, but I said, let me share this information with my Sassies, because sometimes we don't just think about these things. We may grab a tube of lipstick that's been sitting for a while and just be in such a rush that maybe we don't check them. These two lipsticks are two of my very favorites by MAC, and they're cream sheens. So check this out, y'all. So anyway, these are the two lipsticks by MAC. You're not going to be able to read it. This one is Lavender Whip, and then I have Cream Cup. Cream Cup was one of the very first MAC lippies that I bought. I think this is my second tube, but this one in itself, it has been stored for a couple of years. And then the state of the world that we had been in 2020, if you're watching this way in the future, this is 2022. It's August 30th or 31st, y'all. I don't be keeping track, but today is Tuesday. Actually, it's August 30th, Tuesday. So I bought this way before the pandemic. If we went out, we were all wearing masks. Sometimes I would put on a lippy, but it typically would be a matte. A cream sheen wouldn't have made that much sense because the cream sheen is soft, creamy, and that mask would have wiped it off. So check out what happened to this one. This is Cream Cup, y'all. And I know you see it. And no, that's not an old liner. I wouldn't have been wearing a blue liner with Cream Cup. It would have been, if anything, a brown or a burgundy liner. So that's mold. Yeah, so when the girls in my makeup group have been discovering their lippies and saying, oh, wow, my lippy has mold on it, I was kind of like, what? Really? Is that your leftover lip liner? Did you mix it with a different lipstick? Moldy lipstick, really? But as people like myself, makeup addicts, loving lippies, loving everything about it, this is what happens. And especially to this formula. MAC is known for its cream sheen. Now, if you can see that greenish color, I'm not talking about the top. I'm talking about right up under it. That greenish color. It might not be showing up too good on camera, but it's right here. Greenish. That greenish color, once again, is mold, you guys. So I want you all to go through your lippies. Check out the cream sheens first, the lusters, the glosses, and just toss them. When you are fully understanding that that's mold, well, if you knew it was mold, of course you would toss it. But I'm here to point out that yes, your girl Sassy JJ is letting you know that this is mold. And it's no big deal. I'm going to, take a napkin and pull this off, and then this tube will become one of my back to max. I already have a bag full of back to max. I counted them yesterday, and they're not lippies. This is, like I said, these are the first two that I'm going to be getting rid of because of the mold. This is my first experience with the mold because I've never let a lippy most likely sit that long, even though I have so many in my collection. I definitely love my lipsticks, definitely wear them. So, but the pandemic had us where we were masked up, depending on where we're going. Even now in August 2022, if I'm in a crowded store, if I'm somewhere where there'll be people that aren't thinking and they're all over me, I'm definitely keeping a mask on my wrist so I can just pop it on when I feel a little uncomfortable or like this atmosphere is becoming a little, we're taking chances. So yeah, I'm just gonna carve off the actual lipstick itself, but I'm definitely going to save my tubes. You guys save your tubes. When you're using Fix Plus, when you empty a bottle, that should go in a baggie or a box to back to Mac it. So in my bag, which I may even do a separate video, it'll be real short though. I remember there's a bottle of Fix Plus. There may be an empty tube of lipstick because I had actually used it or two. I can't remember what all else is in there, but there are 12. So I'm going to be able to do 2 back to max. You need 6 empties, and you can pick from what you can, a lipstick or an eyeshadow. At least that's last I heard, and I did it recently, even as recently as less than a year ago. This shows you how much makeup I love and have. So with that said, oh, and guess what, you guys? I actually have a backup of my lavender whip. So I was smart enough to get a backup of lavender whip because I was thinking it was a limited edition, which I still think it is. And if I'm wrong, check for yourself. I didn't, check that out. I may even do so here while we're on. But limited editions are so now cream cup. Like I said, it was one of my very first MAC lipsticks, you guys. It's a beautiful nude, just a beautiful nude. And luckily I had used quite a bit of this tube before we went on the pandemic and this tragedy happened. But I'm just gonna discard the actual lipstick and go ahead and back to MAC it. And I might even replace the cream sheen. I know I don't have a backup of that. It's one of their staples. MAC is not a limited edition. They're known for cream cup, but lavender whip is from, or was when it came out and I got it. It was years and years ago. I went ahead and got a backup, which I'm glad I did. That backup being in a box, I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. If it's not fine, I'll come back and do a video on having a backup and the backup's not fine, but I'm sure it is. This was just, it had been open, stored. I keep all of my, I keep my bedroom pretty cool, even if I have to keep a fan running because sometimes it's on the second floor, and if that air isn't circulating from the air conditioning, I just am one of those types. I love my perfume, my fragrances, and my lipstick, but I tend to keep everything away from windows. This was actually in a what is it? One of those drawers. I put it together myself. I can't think of the drawer, the popular white drawers that, what is that? Now this is bugging me, so I have to look it up, y'all. I'm just crazy like that. It's called, and a lot of people make the Alex drawers. I was gonna say a lot of people, including some of these art supply stores, they'll make a version of it, but I put together Alex drawers for me and my daughter. It was so much fun putting them together. I was going to pay someone, but my daughter, she was like 18 at the time. She said, Mom, you can do it yourself. And true enough, watching videos, your girl did it herself. And so, yeah. Then before I discovered my lippies, which was just about a week ago, less than a week ago, and I want to come and give you guys this public service announcement. If you know, you know. You don't have to, and you can. If you want to comment, girl, I've been knowing that. Suit yourself. If the hate can be real sometimes. But for those like myself who had never had a lipstick actually mold, that is why I'm making this video. So if you know, you know. If you didn't, hopefully it helped you. And then I had, weeks ago, put a bag together of lip glosses, y'all, that I have to get rid of. NYX, which I love this RLG Cafe Latte. A lot of times I would wear this with things like Cream Cup, the little nude. It's a beautiful nude, but it's pretty much dried out and gone, but it's a beautiful, just beautiful nude. And so I'm definitely can replace that. So a lot of times, instead of getting the actual MAC lip glass to match the lipstick, I will get a NYX one, a NYX version, and save some coins because it's just as good. And you see how it would make it pop if need be. But I take that back. With the Cream Cup, I wouldn't have to do that because it was a cream sheen. So I use these with matte lippies. And I also use these with just by themselves sometimes. Cheers. I love red wine, y'all. And a gentleman in Total Wine, and you see this, I can't adult today. I think I got this from the dollar store, but it was so true. And it comes in handy so often. I don't like adulting. I bought this years ago too. It's not like I just bought it today. But so I thought I'd come through and show you guys. It's just dried out. Been sitting too long, and I'm going to toss it. Another one I'm having to toss is 08 Dial Pink. Dial Pink, you guys. And look at the thing's broken. And it's another NYX. If you prefer NYX. I might not even be able to open her. But she's a pretty pink. Yeah, y'all, she ain't cooperating. She ain't cooperating. And my thumb has been, oh, here we go. Okay, let's see if we can put the cap back on just a little. I'm gonna twist it back up. There we go. And just for things like that, the cap is acting up. But it's a pretty pink. Pretty pink. Pretty beautiful pink that I would top off some of my matte pink lippies with. And I might even have used it. It looks a little dark for Candy Yum Yum though, which is one of my faves. But maybe I used it for that. Here's, you guys, a NYX eye pencil, jumbo eye pencil. That was all the rage. See how beautiful that is? So I'm going to make a list of what I have to replace. This comes in handy for good traveling. Let's say you're on the airline. You're just going to be out hanging out shopping for the day and you just want to wear maybe one color. You can just put this on, highlight your brows, do your brows, whatever. And it's just a beautiful little bronze. I love this. So I'm going to make a list of these so I can remind myself. I hadn't been wearing makeup in, that was such a long time, you guys. It was just crazy with that pandemic. Here's something I fell in love with, the Stila. Also, eyeshadow. This was in Matic, and the same kind of concept, but even more. You sort of put it on. And look at that. All you need is that. Just maybe right on the base of your lid. You have a black liner. You have mascara or lashes. You feeling my vibe. And it's just, let's go. This is even good, of course, because it's glitter. I did so much with this. Maybe you could put on a black shadow. Top it with this. So much I did with this, you guys. I don't know if I'll replace it though. I may or may not, but it was a good one. Melted Too Faced Melted. This is a liquid lippy as well, and it's just gotten old. It's gotten so old that this isn't pin marks, y'all. This is just who knows what coming through. And then this is this one. See how beautiful? Beautiful. This looks like this one might still have some life in it, doesn't it? I don't know, but my mind is telling me it's just been sitting unused. Now, true enough, but see, without that gap in makeup, I would have used this up. That's the thing. It would have gotten used up. So just for it to be sitting, not being used, I don't know, but it does look good. It looks good, y'all. Baby Pink. I think this is what I may have used with my love of my very favorite lipstick, Candy Yum Yum. Again, NYX. I don't know if you could quite see, but Candy Yum Yum is very matte. So during the day, I true enough may have used this. I may have also used this with Saint Germain. Saint Germain, one of my lovely managers treated me, you guys, to my first Saint Germain lipstick, and this was just a couple of years ago. Like, man, now when I say a couple of years, I don't even take couple out. Several years ago, and because I had loved it, it was on my list, and she was just a giving manager that way. So, shout out to you, Patrice. Here's True Red, another NYX. So I'm like, why would I go out in some of my like Viva Glam #1, I think that's a red. Why would I pay $20 for a lip glass? Even in the CCO, they go for like $10 or $11, the cosmetic company outlet, when I could use this pretty thing. Once again, I know it's just been sitting unused, so it's going to be tossed and replaced. I'm about to wipe off my hand. I think in another video I was trying to describe to you guys one of the makeup items I do get from Walmart. None of this stuff is sponsored. NYX is not sponsoring me. MAC is not sponsoring me. This is just all me and my love of makeup. But I had told you guys how I love this this package of makeup remover wipes that I get them once. I don't get much from Walmart, but I do get these pretty regularly. And then I'll show you right now. Watch this. Off. Pretty much the majority except that beautiful bronze. And now that's gone. I love this. And see how juicy that wipe is, you guys? That wipe just wiped. It was wiping. Okay? So moving on, I have to go to the other hand now. We have 24 carats. NYX 24 carats. And who knows, I may have just bought this. I am a lover of these rust colored bronzy lippies. Back in the day when I was in college in the 80s, whenever I would wear these, it would just be a show. These were a showstopper. It's not too many women, believe it or not, actually sport these. They'll sport a nude. Sometimes the nude doesn't match them, period. But these bronze, coppers, oh my God, showstoppers. I was before my time, y'all. I was before my own time. Then we have Sand Dune. Sand Dune. See, this just dried out, y'all. I can't even see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I think this hand is dry. I was using my left hand. See how cute that was? Just pretty. Light pink, any nudes it could just top off. It could top off nudes real good, and that's what I used it for. So again, this is Sand Dune. It says RLG 10, and these are just glosses by NYX, and they're probably, could even be packaged different. I haven't shopped for these since the pandemic. And then we have, I love orange. I have on today a Blaze. I ended up with, I think, a backup of Blaze, plus my mom gave me, I bought it for my mom too, because these were, like, again, limited editions. When I got it, I purchased one for I purchased two. One was a backup for myself, and the one that I was going to use, and then I purchased the third for my mom. So I think I got my first one first because it was limited edition. Then I think I went on Belk or something and got two more. And my mom ended up not appreciating it. And I just love it. So topped off with this. So I'll show you guys on my hand. So this is the lipstick on my hand. It's an orangey. It's not a big bright orange as you can see, but it is orange. And then this, so you see how that is. And then here's the gloss, just topping it off. That gloss just making it pop. So that's what I would use apricot for, some of my oranges. Then we're getting down to the last two. Bag is empty. Then I can go ahead and toss these, y'all. So this one is called Queen of Africa. Just a pretty grapey color. See there? And that would be for any of my purples. I don't think I may have used this on top of the matte heroin that I love so much. I may have. And this just wasn't for my MAC lipsticks. I have all kind of lipsticks. The Mel Cosmetic lipsticks that I have, they tend to be very, very dry after a while. And so these are great toppers for those. So this one is Wild Orchid. This one, they're not the same, you guys, but the label came off of that first one. Now this one is called Wild Orchid. And again, so that's what she looked like. So I know I didn't use her with heroin. So, and again, these are good by themselves. So I'm going to toss them. I'm going to find out if I can, if the glass is recyclable. Whatever was in here, there's nothing in here from MAC so far. I haven't gone through my MAC glosses. And I would tend to use those up so quickly. Yeah, you guys. Oh, and there's one more thing in here. This Milani it's the Milani brow tint pen in the color dark brown. So this, see how pretty much dried out, so that's going to be tossed too. But it was real cute on the brows. See that? It's by Milani. So, and I'm using this very same makeup wipe to get this off and to get these off. I love these wipes, you guys. Love the wipes. So I told you I had on Milani. Not Milani. Oh, y'all, I must be tired. Y'all, it might be this red wine. And a guy in Total Wine recommended this one to me. And it's delicious. Sometimes when people recommend, go ahead and try it out. I said that I didn't like a dry. I definitely liked semi-sweet red, and that's really good. I can't think of the name of it, but it's really good. Now, for my ablaze, here is my pen, I also got the liner, and it needs to be sharpened, y'all. But I do have the Ablaze liner to match my, it's actually Ablaze, you probably just can't see it, but that's to match my lippy, which I love. What else? Oh, go to my TikTok. What is it? Sassy Janny. And this is my scent of the day. It's Nicki Minaj's Majesty. And luckily I have a backup because Majesty is almost gone. So it's my scent of the day. I love this, you guys. I love it. Love it. I already have some on. It projects like anything, like a beast. As my daughter, anytime I would wear this, and I've been wearing this since she was probably 10, something like that. I've been wearing it for a long time. And she had always wanted it. And look at Nikki's lipstick, y'all. We're twins. She had always just admired it and wanted a bottle, and I finally bought her a bottle. This is Majesty, and it's the exotic edition. Eau de Parfum 3.4 ounce. It's the exotic edition. I love it. Well, you could tell anytime somebody uses up a fragrance that's a 3.4, they love it. Still smell the same after all these years. I got it from a QVC offer, I remember, and I think I got lotion or something to go with it. It was like a long while back, But I am glad I do have a backup that I purchased that recently. And this is like a limited edition, y'all. And when I say recently, it could be in the past 2 years. On my cheeks, I have one of my favorites by MAC. It's a sheer tone shimmer blush called Flirt and Tease. Oh, it just looks yummy. I don't know why lipstick, any type of makeup looks yummy to me. But yeah, it's Flirt and Tease, y'all. So let me show y'all. Flirt and Tease. I love this. Isn't that gorgeous? It's gorgeous. And to top that off, as if that wasn't enough shimmer going on, this is a lot of little shimmer going on. It's beautiful. But to top her off, because that's how your girl is, Sassy Diva JJ, I also use this liquid Radiance highlighter by Black Radiance. I love this so much. I am so serious. This lasts all day. And I think my daughter hit me up to it, or I touched it and talked about it, and she picked it up, then I picked it up, and she may have purchased it for me. Who knows what went on these past few years. But look, you guys, so I put that on over it, and I normally have that's way too much, but this is, if it wasn't way too much, it just blends. And see how good it blends? See how nice that blends? It just blends and sheens. And it lasts all day, period. All day. And so when I wear these type of like, any type of, like if I wear the Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife or any of the, who makes the crayon case? Any of that brand with the beautiful highlights, but this powder essence. So is the Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife. Any type, even those that are, it's not a powder such as this. This you could just wear by itself. But I love these, y'all, because they kind of just stay put. So you better make sure what you're doing, what you want. Because this sort of blotted out the Flirt and Tease on my hand, not on my face. On my face, not on camera, you can still see the Flirt and Tease. And see where I'm placing it? And you can still see the Black Radiance here. And I think they have more than one color. So this is Rose. This is Rose. And you get 1 ounce. So I really like this, y'all. So I think that's everything I'm doing. I'm giving. This is everything your girl is giving today. So comment below. Tell me what you guys are doing, what you're doing today. Yeah, and just tell me what state of mind you're in. Past few days, I've been kind of down. And it's no one reason. Sometimes I just get where I have so much on my list to do. Not that, for instance, they're chores or errands. Just so many goals I'm trying to achieve, so much I'm trying to do, that sometimes your girl gets down if everything is not popping off, pop. But everything is in God's time. Left out one thing. On my lids, I do have musk. Musk. It's a little more brown than it's coming off on camera. But this is Huda Beauty's Desert Dusk palette. I love this palette. I bought this before before the pandemic, and did I order it? Oh, I think I got this from Sephora, so I did order it. Some kind of deal I was getting. I like to buy from Sephora when I'm getting something off. 20%, something like that. So, and then I think they had a good deal on this. And look how that comes with the beautiful, I just love the way, and that's why see how I like that this comes like this, because when you close it, you just straighten it out. And I love to have my shadows protected. So it's here, but when it's closed, it's on top of that shadow, and looks so beautiful. So by Huda Beauty, you guys, and it's the palette Desert Dusk palette. And so from that, I'm using Musk. Let's see. And that's what's on my eye. And here is Musk. Sometimes it's just cute to wear this type of color, like a nudish color, with your mascara, lashes. I think this is popping up, y'all. I just got all decked out for y'all today. But yeah, so that's what I'm using. And look at this one. Look at this. This is Cosmo. This palette is nothing new. I know you could look it up and everybody's probably reviewed it. But look at that. Look at Cosmo, y'all. It's beautiful. A lot of colors are in here. They have mattes. They have like sheens, mattes, and this Cosmo, and this retrograde and royal, and then this one Twilight. This is what Twilight looks like, y'all. See how that's iridescent? So y'all, I've been just talking. I'm out of here. Hope you like my public service announcement. Yeah, let's toss the lippies that aren't working for us, or that maybe, just not very healthy to keep using. Don't hold on to them. Go ahead and toss them. Comment below. I love comments. Go ahead and share my video. If you like my content, go ahead and subscribe. Try to find you a limited edition, or just at least try to find Majesty. It's a good one. I forgot to tell y'all, every time I wear this, I get more than one compliment. Every single time. This is a compliment magnet. Go to my Instagram. I think I'm Janet J's on Instagram. And like I said, on TikTok, I'm Sassy Jannie, Jannie. So just wanted to let y'all know, and save your coins. Don't just toss your tubes. Take them back to Mac. Talk to you later. I love you, my sassies. Peace.